Hello and welcome to Bums on a Boat. My name is Joel. Today we're gonna get right into the action. We're shaking down this 1974 33-foot sailboat. It's a Carter 33 named Jacques Mate. This is the second day of the shakedown. We're taking baby steps, and I'm also learning how to sail this boat and do everything on my own solo for the first time. So there's a lot to learn. We're testing all these systems out that we've worked on. Well, let's get right to it. We're gonna start by trying to pull anchor all by ourselves. Hey, you bums. This should be fun. Ooh, I got a good gap here. I'm gonna have to get a good gap with this boat in front of me because when it swings across, it goes right over the anchor. We're starting to cross. As soon as we cross, I'm gonna go for it. This is gonna be dicey though. I put the engine in gear so I don't have to pull the weight of the boat into the wind by hand. Now, I'm pulling in as much slack as I can, hoping to get directly over the anchor. Realizing I didn't get it in time, I come back to put the engine in neutral. Still trying to get it in. But with every pull, I get closer and closer to the boat. Anchor's directly beneath him. At this point, I realize it's a no-go, so I let the line loose. That way I will drift back behind this boat.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't touched you yet with my anchor.
Lesson learned, get in touch with the owner of the boat and have him work with you or wait for better conditions.
Are you in gear? I'll lay back and then you get settled up. Don't put your I thought when you positioned yesterday, it was fine. Yeah. It happens to me. The past 2 years, I'll go to anchor. It's like, hey, not there. I thought maybe I could do it.
My neighbor's from Louisiana, and he was cool. I mean, I luckily had my hands out and pushed off his railing, but that did not go well, and I kind of was nervous about that. So he's just gonna pull forward and then let me pull it. He was so chill, thank God. That's not a good way to wake up. Oh, look at these guys. Don't anchor right there, please. I gotta get out of here. We're gonna try to pull it free. At this point, I've already pulled the line in, so the anchor is directly below the bow. I then motor forward to pluck the anchor free, and now I am in neutral, and it's time to pull the anchor and chain in by hand. It's 30 feet deep here, so this is still a lot of work. Thank you, neighbor. All right, on your way. This poor guy, I know I gave him a scare. He's been in the cockpit watching me since I got here. Oh, God. This sailing stuff is a workout. That's all I got to say. Just prepping the boat. Felt like I went to the bloody gym. And then that's insane. Not a windlass or anything. What am I doing? Woo! I'm already testing autopilot because I'm gonna have to go up and secure that anchor. Woo! Got our sail out. Golly. Woo! Look who came and gave us a send-off. Michelle and Captain Tony. Awesome. They saw me having some fun with the anchor, decided to come by. Guys, my autopilot is still holding course. Oh God. I gotta really be careful about where I'm anchoring though. That was not good. I'm just gonna enjoy this. I don't know how long it will last, but I won't jinx you, autopilot. But you know, when you've worked so hard, for me anyways, I worked so hard on this thing. I did it all on my own. It's rewarding to see it working right now. We literally took the entire autopilot apart. We replaced the arm, and we rewired it. I thought for sure she was a goner, but right now she's holding course, and it makes such a difference when you're solo to have an autopilot. I mean, come on, it's ridiculous to not. I'm going directly downwind, so I've just got a main out right now. Now I could just have my jib out, but the thing is, as soon as I turn the corner, I'm gonna want my main because I'll be going dead into it to get to where we're going. So I decided to pull the main, ride down, be careful about the jibe. So I've got a good angle on the wind, about 45, and I'm not gonna push it any closer. And then when I'm gonna make my cross, I'm gonna cross, and I'm gonna really focus on pulling that main to the center as tight as I can, even before I start to cross. I'm not gonna let the wind do it. Learn once. That's the goal, right? Oh! That did not work. Now let's try this again. Engine check. How are you gonna do that without autopilot? I mean, I suppose it's possible, but I'm still using the motor right now because like I said, we're doing baby steps. I'm downwind, I'm making good time, and I really do want to test this motor out. So we're working our way up to the big leagues. Okay, we got downwind, we're doing 6-7 knots real easy. It's gusty, and we're lucky we're not fighting into this, but don't worry, we'll get our chance as soon as we round this corner. We're coming around the little cape here, and this is where weather gets gusty, the winds kind of swirl, and honestly the sky's not looking very friendly. Of course, it's kind of all around us. All that's what's coming at us. Oh, here comes the rain. Of course, we knew it was gonna rain on us. Hold on to your butts. Now we're turning into the wind. I'm a lot more used to turning into the wind, although it sucks. It's just what I'm used to, and going downwind is actually kind of dicey. Woo! Relax. We're ready to get wet. It's hitting us. We're going right into it, right as we turn the corner here. We're doing 1 knot. Going dead into it. Yeah, baby. We're doing it. We're really giving the motor a test now. We got it at 2,200 RPMs, which still isn't a lot, but it's the most I've run it at so far. We're just going dead into the wind, and I'm just trying to get my wits about me. There's just a lot going on, I'll be honest. Just a little going on, I don't know. Oh boy, we're going into it. Should I tack? Should I send out, pull out a sail? I don't know. Hard to say. What do you guys think? What would you do in this situation? You're going dead into it. You got 3 miles of this heading. Wait a minute. Who's driving the boat? Oh yeah! Oh boy. You know, when you've bloody just gone for it forever trying to fix something, and it appears to be it's working, okay? Listen to me. You can hear my lack of confidence. It appears to be working for now. That's the kind of language I want to use. I'm afraid to say, yes, it's working. But you know what? It is working right now, so, all right. I'm hand steering around a shoal, and this is where I'm really glad I took time to get a GPS, so I can see the same shoal on both my, on my Navionics and on my Garmin, and it's in the same place, so that's good. I'm just gonna hand steer around that bad boy. Really gusty right now. We got past the shoal. Had some strong gusts, like heeled the boat over with just the main out, and we're going into the wind. It's blowing 20 steady out here constantly, but right now it's 20 steady, gusting above 20, 25 to 30 gusts. So, you know, this is a baby step. We're taking baby steps. We got sails up, but spoiler alert, I am going to wait until my next sail to pull out all sails and attempt to just sail the boat. This has been a very good test for the engine, the autopilot, myself, gaining confidence. So, you know, no ego here. I'm good. Yeah, I'm motor sailing a little bit. That's all right. You can see I got one reef in the main, and that is a good idea because it's gusty. It's definitely easily 20 and over, so I feel like that's got to be at least one reef in the main from my experience. Now we're just battling, just straight into it. Good test for the rigging and everything though. It's just shaking. About to go up and try to pull the main down. It might be a little hairy. That's a beautiful rainbow though, huh? Oh boy, yeah, I might have to do something with the left end of the sail because it's shaking a lot. So I don't know, I think I might need to tighten it to the boom. Just don't think it should be shaking that much. Solo sailing thing, I don't know, bro. I just saw something that was not quite right with the mainsail on that adventure. Woo. Oh boy, are we having fun or what? Yeah. Just as we're coming into anchor, huh? Maybe the sun will come out just in time. Wouldn't that be nice? question is, are we? Oh, sorry. All right, let's see if we can find a parking spot. All right, for anyone new that's thinking about sailing, this is an old trick I learned. So I have the cleat. The cleat's taking the load, so I'm not just holding on to it. And yeah, that worked. I put it in neutral, came up just in time for the wind to take over and the boat starts drifting sideways, and you know the wind's got you. And then I dropped that anchor, put it underneath the cleat, and then once I got quite a bit out, and then I wait for it and hopefully it grabs. You know it grabs once the boat nose is back into the wind like it did. So I'm gonna back her down. That's a big gust there, 2,500 RPM. I'm good with that. Welcome to my rolly home. It's a little rolly out here, but that's okay. Whew, I'm feeling beat. You know, I'm not gonna pull the dinghy and the outboard off and all that. That way, when I'm ready to leave mañana, I can just pull that anchor, which is still a lot of work, but it's less than all that and running around, so I don't need to get off the boat. The autopilot worked. Woo-hoo-hoo! That was really the biggest thing. And the engine. That's huge. That's 2 days now that the engine's been solid. Everything looks good down there. The autopilot is working. The GPS is brand new. That thing is great. I love it. It's accurate and it's working properly. I'm really on the edge, but I think I might try to send it all the way to Carriacou, so that'll be a much bigger jump than what we've been doing. But everything is looking pretty good, and I'll actually be pulling full sails in the next episode, so definitely stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't, and we're gonna have a good heading to be able to pull both sails and actually ride a line for a while. So I can actually pull it out, set it. So that's exciting. We have that to look forward to. We're just gonna keep on moving, keep on grooving. We will see you next week here on Bums on a Boat. Thank you to my subscribers, and most of all, thank you to my patrons. I appreciate you. Look, we've made it this far. Jacques Mate is on the move. Come on. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? You know, it's been easily over a year now. It's a lot to learn moving this boat on my own, and it's a lot of work. You know, I'm gonna build some muscle and stamina and probably learn some better ways to do things, but signing off.
These are the tales of Boab.
Bums on a boat. B-O-A-B, baby, where B-O-A-B, baby, where B-O-A-B, baby.